Hello, my name is Michaela and this is my testimony. So this is actually my mom's story of just how God helped her to overcome cancer. My mom is the most amazing woman in the world. She's raised 5 children. I've got 3 little baby sisters and a brother. They're so cute. And so she still takes care of them now at home. And about 2 years ago, I remember she phoned me and she said that she's been getting a lot of internal bleeding and a lot of pain in her, just like lower abdominal area. And when I Googled the symptoms, all I saw was like cancer. And it was quite scary. And then a few days later, she phoned me and told me that they had found a 15 centimeter tumor in her colon. I remember being on the phone with her that day and just trying not to cry at all while I was on the phone with her. But the minute I put the phone down, I just burst into tears. And I got so angry with God. I never really understood why people ask those, "Oh God, why us?" questions. But then I was asking, why God? What have we possibly done to have deserved this? And I know you're probably going to turn this into an amazing testimony one day, but please, no. Please just use someone else, because got little sisters and what's going to happen to them if she passes away. I had already thought about, oh shucks, I'm maybe going to have to, drop out of uni, that's fine, and to take care of them. I'm not going to be a good enough mother. And it was really hectic. Eventually, I went home. I wasn't speaking to God. I was just really angry. He had convicted me and told me, Michaela, you should ask people to pray. So I messaged them and was like, okay guys, please pray, this is going on. But I wasn't really talking to him that much about it. I was just very angry and very hurt and scared. But when I went back to Durban, because that's where she lives, just to see her in the hospital and stuff, it was quite a scary experience, her lying there and stuff. And she told me, Michaela, I've got this amazing scripture. Someone gave it to me, and it's in Psalm 91, and it just speaks about how God says, with a long, abundant life, I will satisfy you. And I was like, okay, Mom, that's great. Didn't think much about the scripture, because I was like, obviously she's going to get scriptures about promoting her life, but not all stories end like that. And that same night, God had told me, Michaela, go read verse of the day. Go read verse of the day. And I was like, no, I'm not going to do it. He said, go read verse of the day. So eventually I read verse of the day, and it was the exact same scripture in Psalm 91, where God says, with a long, abundant life, I will satisfy you. But still, I just didn't believe it. I was like, no. I think I was just also too scared to put, hope out and faith out in case I was disappointed. But I spent the whole day in hospital with her the next day, and the day after that was her operation. And I remember the night before being quite scared and also convicted because I wasn't praying and everyone else was. So eventually I said to God, okay, you know what, Lord? I'm really angry at you and I'm really hurt and scared. But in your word it says that you're a good God and you will work all things to the good of those who love you and are called according to your purposes. So I'm going to choose to believe that right now despite my emotions. And I just said that and I went to sleep. And the next day it was an operation, and quite anxious, but people were praying. And when she came out, and also anesthetic had worn off, she messaged me and said that when they went in to remove the tumor, it had already disappeared and there was nothing there. It's cancer-free. I was done. And this testimony has honestly just changed so many people's lives and inspired them just to trust God and trust that He really is a good Father, and regardless of what the outcome is, He really does work all things to the good of those who love Him and are called according to His purposes. Because she's had cancer scares after this, but I'm so unmoved because I know what He says in His word, and I just choose to trust Him.